Welcome back to my episode reviews of the original Rescue Bots cartoon. Today, we're taking a look at the episode Space Bots. In this episode, Graham and Doc Greene get launched into space aboard Griffin Rock's newest space station. But when they run into trouble, it's up to the Rescue Bots to perform their first space rescue. We begin this episode with reporter Huxley Prescott doing a news broadcast. At first, it seems like he's in a studio, but it just turns out to be a green screen, I'm guessing, inside his news van. Although it's a little weird how the logo moves with the green screen. As we just saw, that is a graphic element, so it should have stayed where it was when Huxley rolled up the green screen. Although, who knows? This is Griffin Rock. Maybe he has some fancier setup with tracking dots on the green screen or something. We get a look at this new space station, or space elevator as Huxley calls it, the Asgard, which looks awfully similar to Professor Baranova's aquatic lab and later home, which was called Midgard. And Professor Baranova is behind this space project, which explains why they look so similar and why they're both named after places in Norse mythology.
Frankie, looking forward to that yummy lunch.
Daddy, I said it's launch time, not lunchtime.
Isn't 7 p.m. a little late for a lunch party?
Lunch party? It's supposed to say launch party.
Oh my. No sandwich then?
Unfortunately, Huxley's camera bot gets in the way of the Asgard's laser, causing it to begin to overload, which will eventually result in it exploding, destroying the Asgard, with Graham and Doc Greene on board. Luckily, the rescue bots roll to the rescue and save the Asgard, along with Graham and Doc Greene, and the launch resumes as normal. I like how we have Cody, Frankie, and the rescue bots being worried about Graham and Doc Greene.
We trained for shipboard rescues, but never had the chance to do one.
Which is good. I kinda sorta flunked that part of the training.
Aw, poor Blades. Don't worry, I'll help you practice rescue missions. Speaking of which, this reminds me of the Rescue Bots Academy episode, More Than Meets the Eye, where the recruits perform a shipboard rescue and save a mysterious cassette. I won't spoil it for you, just in case you haven't seen that episode, but definitely give Rescue Bots Academy a watch if you haven't already. It's so cute! The recruits are super adorable! Aww, I love them so much! Just talking about them makes me wish I can go back and review the whole series again. So a meteor hits a cluster of asteroids, or is it an asteroid that hits a cluster of meteors? Either way, one space rock hits a bunch of other space rocks, which bounce like billiard balls, and one of them hits the Asgard, tearing one of the pods clean off. And as we'll learn in a moment, knocking the station out of alignment from the laser, just as Graham had feared. But the rescue bots have another emergency to worry about first, as debris from the collision falls to Griffin Rock, with 5 pieces inbound to the town, but only 4 rescue bots. So Danny and Blades end up tackling 2 at once, proving that they are the best. Although it is too bad that they don't have 5 members like the recruits. I wonder if that's why the recruits are a team of 5 instead of 4. Maybe after this they decided that it would be better to have 5 members on the team instead of just 4. That would make sense. After all, how many countless teams of 5 have we seen throughout Transformers history? Whether it be the Dinobots, or the Protectobots, or almost any other combiner group. It's usually 5 members. It's not often that we see 3 members, or 4 members, or 6 members. It seems that 5 is usually the magic number. But anyways, on with the episode. So yes, I like that Chase and Boulder used the collision foam from the episode Blame the Gremlins. And I like that Boulder saves the hippos in the zoo, since he was kind of the focus character of the episode Walk on the Wild Side, where he also visited the zoo. And I like that Cade asks Heatwave if he's going to catch it, which is what Hotshot did when presented with a similar situation in Rescue Bots Academy. Although Heatwave actually just blocks it with his body instead. I was kind of hoping that Heatwave would jump up and punch it, since that's what I said that I would do in that situation in my Rescue Bots Academy review. And like I mentioned previously, I love that Danny and Blades take out 2 chunks of debris by themselves. They really are the best. And I also love that they're the ones who saved the drive-in, which, as we know, they are both pop culture junkies.
Is that what it sounds like to everyone else when we talk?
Yeah, with more pop culture references.
Although I do wish we saw more of that in the show.
If I had a highlight reel, that would definitely be on it.
With a slow-mo replay.
Well, I don't have time to put together a highlight reel right now, but I can do a slow-mo replay for you. So they retract the laser, but the Asgard does not come with it, forcing the rescue bots to conduct their first space rescue.
Whoa, I never knew this was here.
I know, right? It's almost like they built this area of the firehouse just for this episode. Wait a minute, is that a basketball court above the Sigma? Does that mean? Yep, it sure does. The Sigma comes out of the basketball court, just like the X-Jet in X-Men. They even do the same shot of the basketball rolling as the court opens up and the ship flies out. Cody accidentally stows away on board the Sigma.
Now I'm an astronaut.
And now I'm your spacesuit. Climb in.
Too bad they don't have exosuits like Spike and Daniel's ones from Transformers the movie. Speaking of which, when Heatwave reaches the Asgard and pulls open the doors, did this remind anyone else of when Devastator was ripping open the doors to Autobot City in Transformers the movie? So Heatwave arrives just in time to save Graham and Doc Greene before they all get sucked out into space, which is where Heatwave uses his water blasters to propel himself back to the Sigma, just like Hotshot did with his sonic blasters when he rescued the senior Rescue Bots in the Rescue Bots Academy episode Space Case. That's so cute! I love that they kind of reused the same idea with Heatwave and Hotshot. They all return back to Earth, where everyone is reunited. And this episode ends with Heatwave calling Earth their home. Aww, so cute. Well, this was a great episode of Rescue Bots. I like how we got a little bit of character development from Frankie in this episode. Her being worried about her dad was very sweet. I would love to see the Greenes get some kind of spotlight episode to themselves, or even just more screen time in general. This episode really reminds me of the Rescue Bots Academy episode Space Case, where the senior Rescue Bots themselves are stranded in space, and it's up to the recruits to rescue them. It seems like the senior Rescue Bots still need to improve their space rescue abilities. Too bad none of them have a space vehicle mode like me. I also love the little X-Men reference when the Sigma was coming out of the basketball court. As a big X-Men fan, I really appreciated that. The only thing I didn't like about this episode was that it really made me miss Rescue Bots Academy. Aww, the recruits were so adorable. And I love how with each episode of the original Rescue Bots show I watch, I find little things that remind me of its successor, whether intentional or not. For example, the Asgard itself would reappear in 2 of the Rescue Bot Academy episodes that I mentioned previously, Space Case and Medics Get Schooled. Aww, but this just makes me want to rewatch Rescue Bots Academy. Maybe I could do a video on my top 10 favorite Rescue Bots Academy episodes. Well, what about you? What did you think of this episode of the original Rescue Bots? Let me know down in the comments. Remember to like, subscribe, and do all that other fun stuff. And I'll see you here next time for the next episode of Rescue Bots, The Island of Misfit Tech. So I'll see you back here next week for that.